Okay, now it's your turn to have a go. Find out all the possible factors for this number. So this is question one. And question two, find out all the possible factors for this number. Remember, even though I'm asking you to find out all the possible factors, what it boils down to is you having to write this number as a product of primes. Okay, so here, try to get to this stage here. So yeah, even though I'm asking you, yes, I'm asking you to find all the possible factors, but it boils down to you having to do this. And once you're at this stage here, you can figure out all the possible factors. This is a factor, this is a factor, this is a factor, and then you can merge these two together, and that will give you another factor. Or you can merge all three. Well, anyway, press pause and have a go. So find out all the possible factors for this and all the possible factors for this. So press pause and have a go. Okay, so let's try and break this down. I could try to break it down with a 2, but the thing is, this is an odd number here, so it's not wise to try and divide it by 2 because it will give you something 0.5. So the next one I'm going to jump to is 3, and if 3 doesn't work, then I'll probably jump to 5. But actually, 5 is not a good one because this number, if something divides by 5, it has to end in a 0 or 5. But this is a 9, so it's probably not wise to try 5. I might try 7. Well, anyway, I'm not going to try 2. I'm going to try 3. Okay, so let's break this. Let's guess. Does this number divide by 3? So maybe I could do this here. Divided by 3. Okay, 5 divided by 3, that would be 1, remainder 2. 23 divided by 23 divided by 3 would be 7, remainder 2. And 29 doesn't really divide 3. So 3 is not a good one. I'm going to try 7 now. Does this number divide by, does it divide 7? So let's try it. 5, 3, 9 divide by 7. So 53 divided by 7, that would be hang on, 7. 7 would be 49, so that would be remainder 4. Yep, 77. Okay, so I can visualize this number here as a 7, and then I've got 77 over here. Okay, now 7 is a prime, so that's done. But the thing is, 77. I recognize this from the 7 times table. So here I can actually break it up as a 7 times 11, because 7 times 11 is 77. Okay, so look at this here. This is your prime number. This is also a prime number. Okay, so I've broke, well, so now I've broken it up into 5, 3, 9. We can visualize 5, 3, 9 as a 7 times a 7 times 11. Okay, so here this number equals 7 times 7 times 11. Okay, now let's try and do it with this one. This one here, this is an even number, so we can divide it by 2. So I will immediately jump to a 2. So 2 here, this would be 7, so 77 as well. Okay. So now break up the 77. That's 7 and 11. Okay. So here this number, these are the prime factors of 154. So now I can write 154. That equals 2 here. That equals a 2 times a 7. Okay, and then times 11. Okay, so now if looking at this one here, if you want to know all the factors for this number here, well, it would be 7. So 7's a factor. Okay, well, you could say 7 again, but that's nah. You couldn't actually, just 7. And then you could say 11's a factor. And then let's start combining the two here. So 49 is a factor. Uh, uh, let's combine this and this. So that would be 77 is another factor. Let's combine all three. So that would be, well, this one's a bit obvious here, and the number 1 is also a factor. Okay, so this is one factor, and this is another factor. And then if you look at 154, this one here, if you want to know all the factors, it would be, well, it would be 2 because of this one here. It would be 7, this one here. It would be 11. And then let's combine the two. 14 is another one. And then combine this and this. 22 is another one. If you get 154 divided by 22, it will give you a number, a whole number. So now let's combine this and this one here. So 77 is another factor. If you don't believe me, punch into your calculator 154 divided by 77. It will give you a whole number. Okay, and then the obvious 2, 154 and 1. So these are all your factors, and these are all your factors for the top one here. Okay.